was born and raised here in New York City, born in Staten Island, and I still live there. I'm the son of a police officer and a therapist. That's probably why I became an actor. I'm one of 5 kids. I think that's also part of the reason I became an actor, because I was always yelling to be heard and viciously grabbing for food. I also play music in my spare time. I just released an EP called the Entropy EP. That's available on iTunes, Amazon, and Spotify if you want it. It's like folk alternative, I would say, with like a little spice of hip hop in there, splash of hip hop in there. I picked up a guitar 10 years ago. Yeah, like I was maybe 13 or 14, and I saw a guy playing at like a church thing, and then like I was like, oh man, I want that. And I went home and I found my mother's old, like 20-year-old rusty guitar, and I played it until my finger bled, and the string was rusty, so then I had to go to the hospital to get a tetanus shot. And when I came home, I had my first electric guitar just sitting there, so you know, I wouldn't get tetanus. Well, in the acting industry, I'd probably really like to meet either Mark Rylance or Robin Williams, especially now Robin Williams. In the music industry, Jeff Buckley, hands down. You gotta work your tail off. It's a tricky thing, you know, because when you're doing your music, you know, you call all your own shots, right? You know, you create the material, whereas in the off-Broadway scene, usually someone else is making the material, someone else is writing, someone else is directing. So you're much more like a chess piece that fits into their puzzle. So your job is to just always be ready and willing to go, where, you know, just ready and available for anyone. You know, you're your product to be used, you know. So, I wake up every morning and I do vocal warm-ups, and I do, you know, stuff to keep my body in shape as well. And you know, even while I'm doing this show, I'm auditioning for the next thing, you know, because that's just how it works. Doing Fun Home down at the Public Theater, which is now moving to Broadway in the spring. I was a replacement, so I'm not sure if I will be joining the Broadway cast, but it was a fantastic show to be part of, and it was a finalist for the Pulitzer, so it was an amazing cast to be a part of. Yeah, I mean, I was acting. I played most of my scenes opposite Michael Cerveris, who is a multiple Tony winner. He's really, really amazing. So it's cool to be moving from that to this, that I actually get to do every night with another Tony winner, Katie Huffman. You know, this show, anything goes, anything is possible. You know, the entire creative team is Icelandic, which has been thrilling for me because they've given me so much freedom. You know, in the show I have several moments where I'm literally making up the script.
Wow.
You know, like I'm just talking to the audience, and you know, it's just whatever comes from me. And there are many moments in this show that, you know, the director was just like, just do something, see what happens. And those moments have wound up in the show. So it's to really allow yourself to be as creative as you can. Because a lot of times, especially in New York Music Theater, you know, you are a piece of the puzzle. People know exactly what they want you to be, right? This process was the exact opposite. You know, they really let me create this world from the ground up, which was absolutely thrilling. So just always coming into a creative process with an extremely open mind, and your character can do anything. Never say no. You can run, you can hide, but you could never criticize my love. You can leave me alone, but you'll always be at home with my love. My love. And I won't feel a thing so that I can bring you back to my love, my love. No, I won't hurt and I won't cry. For you I put that all aside, and I will hope and I will pray that maybe you'll grow up soon someday. You're afraid and unsure, you make me feel like a whore with my love, my love. And you push me aside, and you laugh at my pride and my love, my love. You loathe my life and yet hate my tears. I'm sorry there are cracks in my wall, my dear. I'll stitch it up so later it splits in twain, so neatly you'll never see the pain, or you'll never know. Think you already know. I wish I knew. I think you already know. I wish I knew. Oh, you can run, you can hide, but you could never trapped inside of my love. I am a freak, you should be free. Don't spare a thought for me and my love, my love. You should go and hide. Forget this silly guy and his silly love, my silly love. You know he doesn't think you're that special anymore. He doesn't dream of weddings on the shore. In fact, he's completely ceased to cry. I guess that's what happens when you lie about your love. A lot of things. I think kindness in other people. Seeing how much people are willing to give. Yeah, I guess my mom, you know, she gave up her life by having 5 kids, and she's done some pretty amazing things for all of us, you know, like coming home from the hospital after you've just, you know, fucked up your hand and finding a guitar and helping me go to college. And yeah, my parents are pretty amazing people. Hi, I'm Marrick Smith, and you should check out my interview on creativespotlights.com.